Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be testing out and reviewing a very exciting launch by E.L.F Cosmetics. It's their Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This guy right here. If you've been eyeing this and you weren't sure whether you want to pick it up or not, then you clicked on the right video. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. I have a feeling that E.L.F Cosmetics is coming out with a lot of skincare recently. Maybe they've been doing that for a while, but I don't know. Recently, I feel that I've been seeing their skincare almost everywhere, and this really excited me. I'm in need of a new cleansing balm, and I saw this and I thought, you know what, I'll pick it up. It was quite affordable, so I picked it up off of iHerb. It retails for $14. But I will say, guys, when I got my hands on it, it's quite small. It's definitely smaller than your typical cleansing balm, and that kind of threw me off at the beginning. So the net weight of this is 2 ounces or 56.5 grams. Just to give you a point of reference, one of my absolutely favorite balms is by Vanilla & Co. and it's around 90 grams. And another one is by E.L.F, and that's 150 ml, which would be almost, I would say, 150 grams. So yeah, this is quite small, much smaller than I expected. So it comes in this cute box. So here's the tub. It comes in really cute packaging, and this is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, I've already used it. And it comes with a spatula. This is quite cute. It's not magnetic, but typically this is how I would store it. I just give it a rinse after I use it, and then I just put it on top. This cleansing balm is vegan, cruelty-free, no parabens, no sulfates, and no phthalates, which is great. Looking at the ingredient list, there's nothing really alarming except for the fact that it has some fragrance in it. It's towards the bottom. It's the last ingredient, which is nice, and honestly, after using it, the scent is very mild. It has a fresh, citrusy scent. Some of the components of this fragrance are geraniol and linalool, and I know a lot of people have sensitivity to those two specifically. So, you know, if you were one of them, you would want to skip on this. Other nice ingredients in this product are highlighted on the box. It's basically hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides. While yes, it does contain these items, I don't think you're gonna reap much benefits from having them in the formulation, because really you're just applying this for less than a minute, most likely, and then rinsing it off. So if they were to do something, probably they wouldn't make this balm very drying, which is nice, but other than that, you're really not gonna reap any benefits. They're just not sitting on your skin long enough to do that. Okay, let's talk about application. So this is obviously your first cleanse. You would apply this on your dry skin, rub it on your skin, try to melt away your makeup. A little bit does go a long way. Some balms are a little bit thicker and you would need to use a lot more to be able to cover your entire face. But with this, it spreads quite a lot and you don't really need a lot of product. As soon as it touches your face, it melts and it turns into a very thin oil. Because it's a very thin oil, it's much easier to spread it all over your face, and you will see it working straight away. You will see that your makeup is melting, you will feel it melting off, especially your mascara. I think this does a great job at removing mascara, as you can see on the screen. And then you would go in with water, emulsify it, and wash it off. Once you add water to it, it does turn into a white liquid, quite a strong white liquid, which I like to see. It means it has a lot of emulsifiers in it, and that's what's going to help it to come off and rinse off clean without leaving any residue. And this is exactly what this balm did. It removed all my mascara, all my makeup, my sunscreen. My face felt super clean, but not dry, not that squeaky dry feeling. I absolutely loved using this balm. I think they nailed it. It reminds me a lot of the Vanilla & Co. cleansing balm. They have very similar texture, very similar feel, very similar way of spreading on the skin, very similar way of emulsifying and rinsing off. They literally feel exactly the same. The Vanilla & Co is made in Korea, whereas this is made in China. I thought I would throw this out there because I know some people might have preferences when it comes to where their products are made. So as a conclusion, I think this cleansing balm really does what it's supposed to do. It is nice, it goes onto the skin nicely, it spreads well, removes makeup, all of that. It is very comparable to the Heimish or Vanilla & Co cleansing balms. So if these two were two that you enjoyed, you will definitely enjoy this. It is not thick like the E.L.F cleansing balm. That one might be very thick for those of you with oily skin. This is not thick at all. It's very thin and it does have a very luxurious feel. The only downside in this is that it comes in a very, very small size compared to, the competitors in the market. Just for reference, here's the E.L.F one and here's the Vanilla & Co. You can see that this is much smaller. Also, the amount of product you get is almost half. Now, this retails for $19, whereas this $14. Yes, it is cheaper, but comparing the amount you get, this actually turns out to be a little bit cheaper. That was a little bit of a disappointment because this size is very, very small for something that you would use on a daily basis. Or in my case, I use this twice a day, so I would go through this in probably 6 weeks or even less. So yeah, I would have loved to see them come out with a bigger size, maybe charge a little bit more, let's say around the same price as this, but give me a little bit more product. As to which one is better, honestly, to me, they both feel exactly the same, and I would say just pick up the one that's available to you. If the Vanilla & Co is available to you, then you don't need to go out of your way to pick this up. It's almost exactly the same, but if E.L.F is, let's say if you live in the States, I know E.L.F is sold everywhere, then yes, I would say go for the E.L.F one. Just bear in mind that you are paying a little bit more than you'd pay for this. Is it a good cleansing balm? Yes, it is. It's actually amazing at doing what it's supposed to do. Is it affordable? I would say this is more on the expensive drugstore price. The E.L.F one is more affordable, considering of course the size and the price. The Vanilla & Co is more affordable. The Heimish one is more affordable. But this is definitely within the drugstore range. Is it suitable for oily skin? I would say absolutely. It didn't leave any film on my skin. It didn't feel heavy or oily like the E.L.F one. I know a lot of you with oily skin do not enjoy that one for that reason. But this doesn't. It's very thin and it rinses off very, very clean. No residue whatsoever. Is it suitable for dry skin? Absolutely yes, because it did not leave my skin feeling dry. It actually left my skin quite moisturized. My skin felt very soft after using it. And that brings us to the end of this review. Let me know, guys, did you pick this up? Did you try it? Did you enjoy it? What do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments below. If this video was helpful to you, make sure you give it a like and subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!